Hey there, this is Zone 3 of Sonic 1. It's the Spring Yard Zone. An interesting zone to say the least. People either love this zone or they hate this zone. There is no middle ground. Personally, I think it's alright. Anyways, time for the Badnik watch. First up, it's just these cunts again while you know they're in this level. Moving on. First new guy, Roller, Jeff's name Ara. He gets 2 on the cuntometer, but I like this guy. He curls up in a ball and rolls around and kinda looks like Sonic when he does it. It's pretty clever. This guy, don't know who he is. He's not in the manual. I can't find his English name. His Japanese name is apparently Yadorin. He's stupid, he looks dumb, he sucks. Forget about him. Moving on. Start the level up. Now, I do something pretty slick here. Watch this. Try, motherfuckers. All in one bounce. I got something else to show you. It is another extra life. That's right, I've showed you 3 hidden extra lives now. It brings the total up to 3. That is an entire continue. You're welcome. Now, stop. What the fuck is this? What is this? Cope? This is all over the level, this sign. It just says cope. It doesn't explain what that's supposed to mean. It's just, what does that mean? Someone please tell me. Anyways, whatever. Continue. Like I said, Spring Yard Zone gets its name obviously from lots of springs and lots of bouncery things like this. It's a pretty fun zone, except for parts like this. These moving blocks. They're very slow, and they're very dangerous, because they can really, really easily squash you if you're near the edges. Anyways, it's a roller over there. See him? Rolls up. Kinda looks like Sonic. It's pretty neat. Sure looks like me, I think that's interesting, but... Now, they don't seem that harmful, but if you're an idiot, you jump into them. Yep, that'll happen. Now, I'm trying to get as many rings back as I can, because I really want to have 50 rings by the end of this act. Because I really want to go in the special zone now. See, I missed 2, and I really want to get them. So I'm trying to find a good time to jump, and I fail miserably. That's what happens when you're greedy, because I really didn't need to do that. There's plenty of rings in this act if you know where to look. And fortunately, I do, and I will show you where to look. Do better that time. Now, coming up here, I start to go up these moving blocks. It's a pretty short set, thankfully. But I realize I missed some rings down there. Hidden in the wall, there's like a little secret passage doorway. These are all over, these little secret areas, all over this zone. I found this one on accident before earlier, I just remembered it. There's only a couple rings, but there's plenty of those, so they add up. Now, going back up these, very boring to watch, very boring to play, very boring to commentate about, but luckily it's a pretty short set, so... Moving right along, it's a Yadorin. See what I mean? All it does is move left and right. He sucks. Now, this is probably my least favorite part of the level, or these things are my least favorite things of the level. These rolling, spiked balls. It's really, really hard to get out of that little pit if you fall in it. It's a great way to die horribly. And that's probably the way I've died the most in this zone. Except the boss is pretty cunty too. Anyways, lots of crabs in this zone. We're not a big fan of crabs, living or deceased. Luckily those ones are robots, so don't have to worry about that. Now, almost don't get in the special zone again, but I make it. Now this special zone, I like it. It's probably my favorite special zone out of Sonic 1. It's the big open one. There's no maze, it's just a big giant room, and right in the center of it is a really heavily protected Chaos Emerald, but it's really not that bad to get to, despite looking very intimidating. Just stop hitting the rotate button, please, and yeah, if you get like this, just rub against them a whole lot, and there you go. That is 3 Chaos Emeralds in the 3rd zone. It's pretty good progress. That is half the Chaos Emeralds. If you didn't know, there's only 6 in this game, this was 7 in all the other games. And also, making sense with that, is the fact that you can't go supersonic, because you know, you only get 6 emeralds, not 7. 7 to go Supersonic. That was introduced. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I don't know why I'm talking about that. I'll wait until Sonic 2 to talk about that. Anyways, I'm rolling around, having a jolly good time, but that's enough of that. So I'll bounce really high on these Badniks and move right along. See, the Adodines are pretty fucking worthless, but they cluster together and don't give you a lot of room to roll into them, so they can be kind of a pain. See, there's a really small area you gotta jump on between those rotating spike ball areas. It's not very fun. Now, I don't know why I don't keep using that spring, but I decide I take the platforms up here, and I jump on, and not nearly fast enough. So I'll give it another shot, but I have very unfortunate timing. I just can't get a good angle to jump. I try and I fail miserably. But luckily, I eventually get on and continue on with the level. Now, there is an opportunity to go explore down there. Do not take it, because I do not like those moving blocks. I just keep moving along. See what I mean? So many of them grouped together. What a pain in the ass. Like I said, plenty of these secret areas all over the level. That one's pretty strange to go through the floor, but, you know, it's pretty cool. Now, I don't know why I keep hesitating. Oh yeah, this part. I really just want to get down there and get the shield, but these bumpers are giving me a cunt of a time. They will just not let me go down. All I want to do is go down there and get the shield. I swear I'm trying my absolute hardest, but they just won't let me, and then I do get down, they put me back up. It's just a nuisance. But, no worry, I do eventually get down, eventually. Hooray. And I get the shield, and now they won't let me back up, and they actually bounce me into the spring, inside of it. How about that? But, using some skilled bouncing, I eventually get back up. And I think we're near the end of Act 2. Can't remember. But my newfound shield, I run along without having to worry about losing all my rings, which I really do not want to do, which is why I'm being so cautious. Because, like I said, I want to get in the special zone, because next zone is Labyrinth Zone, and I find it unlikely I'll have 50 rings by the end of either of the first 2 acts. And I'm definitely not going to have 50 rings by the end of either of the acts, and grab Rain, that's gonna kick my ass. So, want to get them all here, and then get the last 2 in Starlight. But, there you go. That's the end of Act 2. Now you can watch my pitiful performance in the new Special Zone.